Hello everyone, this is Jonathan with SimpleLifeHabits.com, and it's a productivity blog dedicated to helping you make those life changes that you so desperately want. Whether it's a money habit, a relationship habit, time management habit, life habits, we cover everything in the blog, and it is a complete resource of articles and videos and tips to help you make those lasting changes in your life. But today I want to start a new series called the Top 10 Mistakes in Behavior Change. And essentially this was a detailed study that was recently done by some students from Stanford University, and they conducted a lengthy study in behavior change. You know, all of us have things that we wish we could change about ourselves. And I'm sure there's been times where you've wondered, why can't I change the negative habits in my life? So we'll be going through these top 10 mistakes in greater detail using this as a foundation, and I will be adding my own experience and things that I've learned along the way to be a help to you as well. So, mistake number one in trying to change your life is relying on willpower for long-term change. Anytime you are solely relying on willpower for long-term change, it is a bad strategy. You know, it's human nature for us to think that if we just try a little bit harder, or if I just had more self-discipline, or we look at other people and we wonder, they have life so much easier, they just seem to be more self-disciplined and they have a stronger willpower than I do, and we think that that's somehow just having that will make life so much easier. So what we do is we grit our teeth, we determine to try harder, and we try to impose a stricter schedule on ourselves. And we only become discouraged because our schedule doesn't allow for any enjoyment or fun in life. You know, this is a big challenge that I've personally faced in my life. You know, I've swung the pendulum so many times, and maybe you can identify with me, where you go from just completely being a couch potato to all of a sudden wanting to make so many drastic changes in your life that you go on overdrive. So how do you overcome this? Well, the best way to overcome this is to imagine that willpower does not exist. In other words, stop putting so much undue pressure on yourself. We see this happen a lot around New Year's. There are more people at the local gym and jogging along the side of the road than any other week in the whole year. And see, what happens is we try to use our willpower to the extreme. It's like this pendulum. We go from being this couch potato to wanting to get up extra early in the morning to go on a 2.5-hour jog. And we feel the pain so much for the results we're not getting, that all of a sudden we want instant results to try to make up for lost time. And the truth is, you can't make up for lost time. We try to go to the extreme by ramping up our willpower. But honestly, at least for me and my experience, it's never worked. We begin to hate the experience so much because we've been so extreme that the next day we have zero desire to do that again. So that's why I've dedicated this blog to taking simple steps on a directed path. I believe that we can reach the goals and change the habits one baby step at a time. So the lesson for today is willpower alone is just not going to work. So take a deep breath and find a simple step that you can take. And then come join us on SimpleLifeHabits.com as we take a further journey into the rest of the top 10 mistakes in behavior change. I hope you'll join us.